Good morning, everyone. My name is Nicholas Chang.
Hi, my name is Juan Martin Gomez, and we're at Kumbaya's office.
We have something exciting that we wanted to share with you. We have 8 new varieties, of which 2 are worldwide exclusive varieties. So we have RP Midas Touch and RP Filomena. Both of these varieties are worldwide exclusive varieties. We're the only grower in the world who has them. Both of these are fully commercially available, and both of them won a blue ribbon at SAF last year. I personally, Midas Touch is such a unique golden mustard color. The form, the shape, the way it opens, and the vase life is quite surprising. Um, Filomena, it's so I gasp every time I see it because the head size is incredibly large. Um, we can see it here. These have been in water for like 2 or 3 days, but as it progresses in the vase, it fully opens up. It's a beautiful, beautiful variety.
What I like from those two varieties is that you'll see at your house, and they will make you go and see the vase every day because it will change really nice. You'll see that difference between day by day, and it will give you a really nice way of showing how a rose is living and is performing as it opens. It's beautiful to see it. I think you should test it. As you can see, Midas Touch already fully open. So try them both. They're really good varieties, and I think it's gonna be a hit.
All of these varieties will be available, commercially available in spring. And we wanted to for you to have a closer look. You can also talk to your account executives and ask for some samples of these so you can see them in person. Juan Martin, tell us a little bit about the process of selecting the varieties, the time frame, how we bring them to market. Give us a little bit of information.
All right, we start going through all the different breeders, and it takes us at least 2 years to get it from 5 plants to commercial varieties. It's step by step that you have to check in our own fields. We go and see how it performs, how is the head size, what is the stem length, and see if it has botrytis or not, and how it will perform. And then we can take the decision to get it in commercially.
Wonderful. I see we have a new spray rose. So if you haven't checked out our line of spray roses, we have over 20 varieties of spray roses now commercially available, standing order ready. And this is actually one of my favorites. I think peach is something that everyone's looking for spring. It's very versatile. But tell us a little bit about this new spray
In
rose.
that variety, I think at the first you see it. It's not a big head. It has around 4 and 5 heads each stem. As you said, is a really good peach for mixing with other colors, and for the spring, it's going to be a great variety for a waiting season. I think you can put that variety, and it will show you a really nice peach in the inside. If it keeps on opening, it's going to be darker and darker the peach, so it's really nice, and it will perform really well with. Is a standard. It doesn't have any ruffle, but I think we will perform for every wedding with no problem. The head size is a correct head size, and you see that the stem is thick, and it's really good as a spray rose.
Like a very traditional. I think the color is perfect. It's like a very light peach. Does the color change as it opens in the
It,
vase,
it,
or
it
will
will
it?
be darker. It will be the same peach, but it will be darker, and it's really nice. And I think in our catalog we needed another peach. That's why we got this variety. I think is a correct way to keep on adding things that our clients are asking.
And just so everyone knows, all our spray varieties they're packed in 2 levels, right? And so what this does is it allows us to be a little bit more efficient in terms of logistics and getting the product to you. I always recommend our customers to open up the just so that the variety can actually perform and you can actually see because you have it in 2 levels, right?
Yes,
That's where um,
we send our flowers with the cardboard, and it has the sleeve too. So what we usually do is get the cardboard out and leave only this leaf as you put it in water, and you'll see that it will perform really nice all the 10 stems.
All right, so let's go with the other varieties. Perhaps.
I think we should go with one of my favorites. It's powder puff. It's a really garden-like or garden-type flower. It's a blushy pinkish variety. It's brand new. If you smell it, it has a small scent, so it will be really nice to have a vase in your room and everything, and it will give you a new way of seeing the variety, because when the varieties have a scent is another special thing that the variety can have.
Juan Martin, you mentioned garden. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about the difference between a true garden rose and what we call a garden like.
Okay, so the most important thing is the plant. A garden like it will be a hybrid tea mixed with garden. So what they do is have different shapes at the head. But the most important thing when we call it a garden is how the bush is how we treat them, how it's difficult to produce. Usually when it's a garden, it doesn't produce as much. It doesn't have a thick stem, a long stem, usually between 40s and 50s, the most of the production. But when we call it a garden type, is a hybrid of tea that we can produce 60s, 70s, but it has the ruffled head with a lot of petals, and it does perform as a.
I think it's wonderful that it has a little bit of a slight scent. We have a couple of varieties, not that many anymore, right? Because as breeding has progressed, I think we've been working more on the performance of varieties versus the scent. But it's very unique that you can actually have something to smell. I think it's reminiscent when you can actually smell a rose. It's
Right.
something beautiful.
Right.
So powder puff, and then we have belladonna. This is an amazing light cream yellow. The head size is out of this world. I don't know if you can actually see this way, but I've had this. I've seen this a couple of times, and I've had it at my house. It performs amazing. The aperture is probably around 3/4 aperture. It doesn't blow open completely. And vase life, we're talking around like 12 days,
At
12,
least
14 days.
12 to 15
Yeah,
days.
I was
Really
quite
good.
impressed. So tell us a little bit more. I guess we have French Kiss, Aria, and Razzmatazz. So
Yes.
Juan Martin, give us a rundown.
So for French Kiss is a hot pink, is a really new variety. I think we're one of the first farms to have it. Is a variety that a hot pink that gives you like when you see it, it catches your attention because it's a really pure color, and it's gonna be around the production is gonna be 60s and 70s as our clients need those varieties, and the head size I think is the perfect. When you see the petals, they last really well. They don't have that much problem when with botrytis. So I think is a good variety that will stand out between the other hot pinks. The most important one, and it's a really new one, it's razzmatazz. I think it's a unique color. It's really ruffled. It's going to be around 50s and 60s that production, but the color is unique. It's something that I haven't seen before. I think it's gonna for the spring and the wedding season is completely new. So anything that you want to stand out with a new thing, I think that's a variety that never had seen a color like that, and it's really nice, really nice.
The color is a little bit of a lavender. It has a little bit of chocolate,
It's like
like an
earth
earth
tone.
tone. I think it'll go well in spring, but it's something that we can. I would offer as a standing order to all our customers
Totally,
because
totally.
you can. It looks very versatile, very special, and of course, I think it'll be stunning during the fall season. I think
Correct.
that's where it'll shine.
And for Aria, for the new lavender, I think we didn't have a lavender that has the garden type. When you see it in the cutting stage, is not that ruffled, but when it starts to open, you'll see that way of opening with a lot of petals, and it's really stands out when you see the vase. Every day will open, it will bloom fully, and I think it's a light lavender that we didn't have much in our catalog with that type of flower and head. I think is really nice. That's going to be around 50s and 60s too at the beginning, and after I think when it takes a year already, the plant is mature. You can get longer stems too.
I saw so in the package the head size is a little bit little bit more closed.
Correct.
But as you put it in a vase, it opens up quite nicely, and it's a little bit of a silver color too. It has a little bit of a silver, kind
A
of
bit of.
ivory, light
I think it's
lavender.
unique. It's a really nice variety. We're gonna be for all the varieties that are not exclusive. We're the first farms to have it. If not the first, we're gonna be in the top three first farms to have it. So it's been quite nice to see the result of a lot of work we've done 2 years before, and seeing that these varieties are gonna perform really well in the spring.
Well, thank you so much, Juan Martin. I really appreciate the insights. We are extremely excited to showcase these varieties with all of you. Please contact your account executives. They'd be happy to put together some assorted boxes, some solid. Some of these are already fully commercially available. Midas Touch, we have Filomena, Belladonna specifically. The rest are still kind of creeping up, but for the spring season, we'll be in full force, and I'm super excited. And thank you so much, Juan Martin.
Oh,
It's
thank
always
you,
a
Nicholas,
pleasure.
to invite me. Anything that you need, we'll be here to help you, and hopefully these will be all of them really useful for your wedding season.